Check, 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 Mike Chu. Check, 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 Mike check. 1, 2. What is going on, ladies and kings and queens? How are you? It is Denver, the mindset diplomat, or just MD for short, coming to you live and direct. Listen, I'm super ready to get into all of the details with you guys today. I'm going to be sharing with you all essentially how to get back 24 hours of your life every single week. Okay. I'm going to be breaking down everything from, your sleep average, your work, your self-care, where you grow, mystery time, all of that. So let's get right into it without further ado. Okay. First and foremost, we want you guys to remember this formula. Okay. It's going to be T times DOTW equals AA. Well, what does that mean? Well, thank you for asking, guys. I'll explain it clearly. So T is the time it takes to do said activity, times DOTW, which is the days of the week. This equates to your activity time, which is the amount of time said activity takes to do. So here's an example. If you work 8 hours a day times 5 days a week, your days of the week will be 5 days a week, and that's going to equal a 40-hour work week. Okay. So just remember this formula: T times DOTW equals AA. So the time times days of the week equals the average activity time. Okay. Next, we're going to get into the sauce. This is where the sauce starts, guys. Okay. This is going to be called the time compass. Okay. You're going to use this formula here. So you got your sleep average in hours. What I really want you guys to do is take the time and really think about, on average, how many hours a night do you personally sleep? Think about it. You know, like the point of this practice is to have you be accountable with yourself. No one else is going to know this more than you. Just think about it. No one spends more time with you than you. Right? So I want you guys to really be mindful of that. Right? So think about that. So the average time is going to be 7 hours times 7 days a week. That equals 49 hours. Okay. Before I move forward, I do want to jump in here and communicate that the total amount of hours a week that we are allotted is 168 hours a week. Okay. So this is just going to be lesson one I'm going to be going over with y'all, which is just mandatory time. This is the time that we all have to take to do the things we need to do. Okay. You're going to be having your sleep average. We all got to sleep. I don't care who you are. We all got to sleep. Okay. When y'all find a limitless pill or something of that nature where I don't have to sleep, holla at your boy. Let me know. Okay. I mean, vitamin C moss. Okay. I will say that, vitamin C moss. But anyway, back to this. The next thing here is going to be your work average. Okay. Your work average is the amount of hours you have to work weekly, to make a living and do the things and live the life that you want to live. Right. So the average person works 40 hours a week. I'm sure that's different depending on who you are. If you're here on this call, you're probably here because you're working too many hours, maybe not seeing the results that you're looking to see, or you are seeing the results that you want to see, but you want to get your time back. So you're in the right place. Okay. So you're just going to do the amount of hours that you work per day, and you times that times 7, and then you get your work average hours. Okay. Next is going to be your refueling average, guys. This is where you're going to be eating, taking care of yourself. Again, think about it. How much time are you taking to eat? This also includes how much time you're taking to prepare your food, whether it's warming it up, whether it's making it. Like me, I meal prep every Sunday for about 3.5 to 4 hours. I've gotten it down to about 2.5 hours. And that saves me throughout the week about 9 hours, because about half an hour to 45 minutes. Let's say it takes me 10, 15 minutes to heat up my food, let it cool down. And I'm talking an actual meal, not some microwave nonsense, guys. Like, honestly, that's like, however you choose to eat is on you. That's your choice. But I'm talking about, for me, like, I'm actually, I meal prep, and then I warm up my foods and prepare my foods on the stovetop. I don't use any microwave. So, for me to heat up my food, eat it, and heat it up, let it cool down a little bit for me to eat it, all takes about 30 minutes, which is great. It used to take a lot longer. Okay. So yeah, your refueling average. And then lastly, guys, I don't want to forget about the parents and the entrepreneurs and the civil workers that are here tuning into this message here today. We ain't forgot about you. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for a decade now. And, this is one of the reasons that's driving me to create and share this knowledge with you. This is something that I've been keen to for a long time, guys, and I'm finally excited to be sharing this with y'all. So, I just want to be mindful, though, to go back to my point. Um, Parents, entrepreneurs, and civil workers, shout out to y'all. It's a 24-hour gig. That's not something that, we get to turn off whenever we want to. So I just wanted to have you guys be mindful of that. Okay. So this is going to be MT1. Feel free to check the comments below. I will be posting a link to my ebook as well as my website and also my free community. So if you want to learn more about this and be around like-minded individuals who are crushing it in their life, in their field, then that group and that community of Mind Management Academy, Mind Management Academy is where you're going to want to be. Okay. Next video is going to be, I'm going to be breaking down the next tier, which is going to be miscellaneous time. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below. But thank you guys for tuning in with me. It has been such a pleasure. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Ciao, ciao. It is the Mindset Diplomat signing out. Peace.